The Mousesports boys is a chance for them to exploit a lot of the roster trials and tribulations other teams are experiencing, and a fast one straight down mid. It's working out so far. Great work from Chris J and Robs to get things started.
Very aggressive start here from the CTs. They exchange blows towards middle, and it will be a...
Yeah, Chris J's timing's perfect. Double peek from Woxic. They can even catch their backs turned. That's precise. And that's the bomb. Lekro is going to have to go back to the drawing board and back to his teammate Plopsky to work things out, because from now on, Mousesports have full control of their explosive device. Nothing you can do. They vie for control. It's just going to be a fight. Time for some deathmatch down middle. Who can put the crosshair in the right place first? It seems that the frag onto Woxic will force Chris J to back up and back into the driving seat or NIP.
Yeah, absolutely. Carrigan's pushing down towards B, but Chris J isolated here alone on the A side. Needs to try and find the heads, but he picked the bullet to his instead. It's going to come down to the 1 versus 1, surely, but no. Somehow he makes that one work. Very precise finish there. Mousesports look like they had the upper hand. Eco here in the second. We'll have a replay of the shots here with the initial push down towards middle. It was Woxic that managed to take down the bomb and make things very problematic. I didn't think Chris J stood a few seconds here and try and take down his low HP players. Final commitment towards quad. Missed timing from Chris J, but he somehow is making it work. Oh, the crossfires are absolutely brutal here. 14 seconds remain. They know Chris is still in position, but one bullet towards Plopsky will take down the bomb. He just needs to survive at this point, but still a 2 versus 1. Forrest just has to plant that bomb, and he's got it down in time, but will the CTs deny it? They absolutely will not. Now he has a chance to win this.
He really does. Smoke will enable him to focus his attention elsewhere. It's not a great smoke. Great frag, though, onto Frozen. He's ready for Carrigan, and it's body shot.
There we go. Well, great round there for Mousesports. That's a big one to win, considering the fact they had 3 MP9s and 2 FAMASs up against a fully equipped NIP. Just about get a plant down there. I don't think that will lead to a full buy next round. They could definitely get AKs and armor, but not much else. I think a partial buy. You could check the close perimeters, but now Chris J could be baited in by the likes of Frozen. Oh, that's amazing. Great shot.
That's everything, but they are ready for it. Plopsky will ensure his survival. And now they can charge straight towards B. They know what's happening. They know the setup. It's unlikely there'll be 3 there, and there wasn't. Woxic, he will get the flash out. He will try and get himself tucked in towards construction, but the damage is done. The map control's foregone. And this one is going to be nearly impossible. Twister's going to be getting that bomb down. Woxic could try for a shot through the coffins. It wouldn't connect. Still does, though. They'll know exactly where he is, and the smoke now clearing, which can't necessarily be replaced. Where's Rops? Yeah, not in a position to...
Blunder, considering they only had 2 smokes remaining, but seems to be absolutely fine. Great shot from Lekro as well. He can do on the server, especially on the CT side of Inferno. An unlikely round there for an IP. What the hell was that? Frozen gets absolutely destroyed. Will it come through? There it is.
Oh, it is exactly what you asked for. And that's going to make things awkward. Pushing through first. Res, the MP9's perfect, but damage done and converted. NIP, 2 quick frags. Now the site is theirs. Woxic can't catch them through the smoke. It's another round they're going to have to save. There's nothing they can do about that. 2 hits on B and 2 rounds. Yeah, that's lovely. The first one could have been dismissed as simply an incredible shot by Real Standing. The smoke was arriving, but great fragging was all it took. Should they throw it, but it wouldn't have caught Chris J all the same. Looks like it's going to have him doing the flashbang dance and flood of frags. Robs with a double kill. That's massive. Yes, he was playing it from quad. Robs with enough, and Rez, it's a tough angle to check. It's fed to him, 19 seconds. He just presents it back to Frozen, just a great timing. B, bomb site, and we can see that again from Rotz's POV. All attention drawn away from him. He didn't have a single... He's got so much to do, though. 1 may not be enough. Gets it, twist to trade, and does so. So now still numbers favoring NIP as they start to flood. That's big from Rops. He picks up the AWP and that eliminates the long presence. Yes. Now, bomb goes down.
It looks like they're, well, first though, we're going to have the bomb down, no problem. And it's going to be a 3 versus 3. Massive advantage over NIP. They've got the trifecta set up. Great positioning from Plopsky to take down the rotating players. And Twist will confirm the lead. 2 versus 1 now. Chris J, M4 in hand. 1 flashbang as well. Significant damage towards Twist. We've got a lot more to do here as the time ticks away. Needs to find a quick kill here. So much damage done, but he will be traded out. Even after getting the kill on Twist, it was confirmed that Plop's down to keep them in the game. It's going to be 4-3 at this stage. This was the opening pick from Twist. You can see quite a simple shot by his standards. And he manages to go 1 step further when he gets this great shot towards the library position and takes down Robs.
Didn't work out for him last time, despite the good smoke.
So that smoke actually being a little bit shallower stops him boosting up as easily and having great screens in that regard.
Pushing in now, this is the commitment. Forrest gets the first. Christian's got to do a whole lot. It's only going to be the 1. Lekro from Pool. Keeps his cool. Plopsky finding Woxic. The rotate's miles away. Rops was still on the A site as the bomb goes down. That puts a whole mountain of pressure on Carrigan. I think he accepts.
NIP though, this is looking good. Nothing too negative to report apart from Twist going down to the blast. A little bit disappointed with the AWP, but it's recovered. Plopsky will pick it up, so no problem there.
Get it quick. Woxic going to be forced to fall back. Just one shot. They don't not quite commit towards the long, but he's onto the side now in support of Carrigan. He's already got one. Rops cautious to push. Carrigan's done a lot of the hard work, and he's still breathing. Gets a fresh mag, looking for the repeat. Woxic will be smoked off. Potentially swinging, though, as they use the hay bales to get elevation. Big connection from Forest. NIP are not out of this round just yet. The equalizer has been found. Christian's on the rotate. They're locked in short.
They notice CTs need a bit of information, and it does pay off quite nicely indeed. It's actually being fed to them. It was always going to be a very difficult proceeding. You can see Frozen not really feeling Smoke's flashbang. Does Lecro want to go in by himself? Time will tell. From waiting towards the opponent. Hasn't caused much of a rotation, perhaps that will. Nice work from Lecro here, but Rob's still ready and waiting. He can do well here.
He can, and he will. Tagged up with another one, Rez. So tagged up. That was a crucial frag as well. That was the bomb. 2 seconds left and he gets the bomb down. This round could be over in favor of Mousesports. Had Rops found just one more bullet, the bomb could have got awkward. Still, Rops isn't done. Forest, he could finish him off from Graveyard, but he knows the retake's going to be coming in. The element of surprise is beautiful here from him. Crossfire established with Rez. They managed to sell that fake so well. Carrigan and Woxic both started to leave their positions, leave their posts. And now the bomb's half gone. Where are the CTs? They have the kits, but they haven't got any of the frags. Now Rops chimes in. Big one. Running out of time. Clearing the corner. Rez needs to die now. And now all onto Lecro. The bomb's not planted for him. It's Frozen on the defuse. Great first frag. He can do this. He's got the time. And Lecro, 4 frags in that round, brings the 9th home for the Ninjas.
We haven't seen lives with a couple of seconds to spare. First shot is beautiful. Second shot is just perfect. Look at this. He was ready for that. And I think there was 1 second left of that defuse. Frozen trying everything there.
Forced off, though, and NIP, they could actually be accelerating into this one. Carrigan playing his usual position in unison, and again with the double kill. Carrigan and Rops working in perfect unison. The two of them have done almost all of the hard work. Only one remains, one obstacle in this last round of the first half. And a bomb to pick up. Great bait. Draws the shot and can convert his own. Spicy connection. Knows another. Sneaks away in towards Library. And Twist, he has the read. Can get that bomb down uncontested. Frozen and Chris J then partnering up. Great off angle, enables him to take the shot. Misses it. Now the flash, now the push. It's 2 targets. It should be too much. It's too hot. And the Molotov arrives.
I do find that 5th round. It's been quiet over here, actually. I'm sure NIP are laser focused in. We're checking if to fruition.
They'd start to fly in. Still plenty more where that came from. Chris J's Molotov will be flushing Plopsky out. And that's actually going to make things really awkward for Rez and Plopsky. You can see that this is going to work out perfectly, but the counter flash, that was their chance, that was their window, and now NIP can hit the shot. Carrigan, that's a start. And Rops through the smoke, now that's some redemption. Woxic is low, admittedly, as is Carrigan, but that doesn't stop Rops finding the head. 2 versus 2 now. All utility used.
They don't seem that committed to that strategy. They were so stifled on their way in there. They haven't even got a plan down off this. This was lackluster from Mousesports. They threw everything they had there and all stopped at the entrance. No one wanted to go in when they were blind. Rob still has a chance to win this one, but he'll have to hit some remarkable shots. Not going to happen. And
counter flash was enough to completely dissuade them all.
Yeah, that's just not good enough for him. Here comes a challenge towards B. Grenades being exchanged, and Carrigan doesn't take too much damage just yet. And he does manage to find a kill for the smoke. Nice start.
That's a fantastic start. Molotov to force Plopsky from pursuing any sort.
There's actually only one player there. I think that's going to be Lecro waiting in the pit position for them, and he has got backup from Forest to the M4A4. They've got a man disadvantage here, but a decent crossfire set up.
That's perfect for Forest. He's only going to get the first, though. Carrigan, however, back turned, enables Lecro to strike. Another for Forest. NIP are shredding Mouse, but this is looking good. Rops to save the day. Not the first time you've said that on Inferno for Mousesports, and Woxic caught by Plopsky. This 1v2 becoming doable. He hasn't got the weapon for it, though. Rops admittedly low. There is a scout within arm's reach, but he would have to expose himself. Flashes for Rops.
He just needs to run the timer down here. 30 HP. He has a slight advantage in that regard, but he knows he has to force Rops to plant the bomb here. Plopsky might get impatient, though. Spots him, knows he's got a bit of time still. 15 seconds now, gets in a better position.
Oh, that's beautiful. Now, he can push him in the time.
Didn't panic there. He didn't overcommit. He applied the pressure to Rops, even though he was the one painted into a corner there. How he gets that first kill through the gap is just amazing. Look at this work. Rops is just absolutely outplayed, but but they want to get on that big stage on home soil and show what they're capable of here. The crossfire setup does not work out. It's one that doesn't usually, to be honest.
He knows exactly where he's coming from, and it's an easy shot for Twist to hit, and that's the equalizer. No trade possible. A Molotov will do absolutely nothing. He's already repositioned, drops towards Apps, has the only opportunity really to strike, but it's going to be about timing, and it's going to be about Rez. He's holding the apartments from sight. In the meantime, though, there is a wide open site for Mousesports, and Carrigan, his investigations are starting to bear fruit.
Yeah, Rops doesn't have to do too much with this. They've confirmed B's clear. Now he can play for rotations. This could be a very difficult recovery situation, but there's no smoke down, but it doesn't seem to bother Chris J. He rails the shot towards CD Spawn. The bomb goes down. That buys some time here. Rotations now possible. They can go for this.
They don't have a smoke, Henry. The T side completely naked, and it cost Chris J his life. The bomb, however, is retrieved. That's a sigh of relief for Mousesports fans everywhere. And Carrigan's in trouble. That's a lie, because he hits the shot onto Twist. Time now, 9 seconds. He'll be getting that bomb down default. This does look like an impossible task for the two retaking CTs, made even more so now by Woxic catching Lekro. Rez from the same spot, 3 to find, and Woxic, he's tucked in on that corner. It's impossible. Nice work to convert, and that will be the 6th.
Well, there we go. Bit of a hollow victory there for Mousesports. You can see they're not fired up, but you need to keep everyone's head in the game. You need to be celebrating these successes and believing you can still do this. I don't see that from their temperament so far.
Rez, he's playing with fire. Does manage to get the frag onto Chris J and escape. Just playing on the edge of that Molotov enables him to take the quick peek.
Yeah, that's very impressive stuff. Rez, another player that dropped off in Berlin, and he manages to open things up with a lovely shot there. But the boxers have to commit off this. He has to push. He has to, and he nails the shot. That was do or die at that point. Manages to crack open the B side single-handedly. The problem is the bomb's not there, so he needs to buy some time at this point. Smokes off towards Spawn, flashes over as well. Twist knows there's a chance he can pull this one back because the bomb has not been planted yet. Yeah,
Woxic, has he done enough? This one would confirm it, and that's a good tag from Twist. Can't quite finish it. A high flash, though. He wants to push on this. Back was turned. Nobody doing the dance just yet. Lekro's supporting him.
1 HP for Woxic.
Oh, 0. Lekro through the smoke. That's ridiculous. Now just Rops and Frozen to avoid match point. Time ticking, bomb half gone. And a great catch from Rob, keeps it 2v2. Frozen again, and he need one more. It's Forrest looking for the 1 versus 2. He knows where he is. Can't find the shot though, and Rob saves the day for Mousesports.
Well, 14-7. Forrest definitely had a chance to win that one, but Robs holds his nerve. Great positioning here towards the well position, and now you can see that final shot coming through. Forrest rounds. Just need to release that pressure, get to match point, and then they can bring out the full gun round and play their usual game. But for now, 3 players towards B, as Carrigan has full control of the banana area. 21 frags to his name. He's going down swinging.
Oh, Rez. That's a big first connection. He can do magical things with his deagle. Perhaps this round is where it comes! And my goodness! That is something out of the comic books. So precise, so fast. Smart from Woxic.
Woxic is throwing away weapons right now.
Yeah, both of them, he did.
Yeah, both rifles on top of the ledge there, so no one can recover them. Smart play.
Bloody brilliant shots from Rez. Chris J just had his head right in that vice. You said we've seen rounds 1 like this. Rez has put them in prime position to do so. Whether or not this rots the clock enough as well is going to be interesting. They still have 2 smokes to sit on, and Flames forcing them out of their comfort zone. Smoke will clear, and Plopsky's trying to time it just to perfection to hope to have the element of surprise instead. That's enough for him to confirm he wants to back away. 25 seconds to full commitment. Rez, he's flashed and burning. 1 more would be the dream, but he's shut down by Frozen. Good damage from Plopsky. He actually gets another. Bullets into the legs of Rops, brings him down to half, but the bomb will go down. It's a 3 versus 2. Mousesports round to lose, and oh, tags up Frozen. Big dink, down to 7. Only Kevlar available is on Lekro. He's coming from Banana. He is their best shot. A smoke as well, no kit, let's not forget that. Battered and bruised, Mousesports and Forrest. He's already caught Frozen, it's all onto Rops. He's saved Mousesports time after time, but now 2 hunting him down. He's done enough. Forrest caught, 1 man to find, it's Lekro. He hasn't got the time for the defuse, and he gets the shot. Has he got time? Maybe I'm...
Oh my goodness.
15 rounds for NIP. Rez.
Halfway for it to go down. Rez opened things up with 2 headshots there. Look at this. First one, great. Then the second one, I'm not sure how he pulled this one off. He was waiting, peeked out once again. 1 tap, Chris J gets absolutely red. Carrigan tries to do what he can here, alone. And now dead.
And with that call, it leaves Twist and Forrest to do it all on the balcony. Perfect angle for it, but the flash is good. He didn't see him, and that enables for us to get the frag. Bomb's loose, 12 seconds, Twist. He can cause it all to come tumbling down, and Lectro's going to get the frag to confirm it. It's 16-9. The Ninjas win their first game here on home soil.
That's the first time I've said in a while that that's a really strong performance in IP.